Jared Breeden doesn't look like your typical gymnast. Weighing in at a rock-solid 200 pounds, the junior embraces the way his body is built.
I don't have the most finesse in gymnastics, so I don't exactly look pretty when I do it necessarily, but I think I definitely bring a different sort of power to the sport.
That ability was aided by Breeden's days as a football player during his sophomore and junior years of high school. He says he applied the intensity he had on the gridiron to his workouts in the gym.
It kind of made a transition for me on vault and floor, where I just have a bit more aggressive mind state, which really helps me out.
After qualifying for the NCAAs and being named an All-American on still rings just a year ago, Breeden hasn't slowed down this season. The Georgia native has Army's top score on the rings and tied for first in the event against Navy earlier this month. Head coach Doug Van Everen says Breeden's consistency makes him a valuable gymnast.
You can always count on him, that's the one thing. And so when we're putting together the lineups and so forth, it's always good to be able to, factor that in. Like, okay, if this guy goes at this spot, you can pretty much count on a pretty good hit at that point. And that's been the case all along the way with Jared.
Coming off a torn right bicep his senior year of high school, Breeden says he feels almost completely healthy for the first time during his time at West Point. He says training smarter and not harder has made the difference.
I think being healthy brings a different level of confidence to me. I know I'm going to hit my routine when I go out there, and that's really what I'm striving for, is to do my part in the team. So being healthy just gives me the extra edge in practice where I can actually train to my full abilities.
Breeden will look to rack up a few more medalist honors when the Black Knights host Air Force on Friday. With the Army gymnastics team, Rick Johnston, ITT Excellus Night Vision.